provided within the state. ENUGU has done that, Anambra has done that, Abia has done that, even in the past. But what it shows is that once it's digitized, it removes a sense of arbitrariness, it removes the sense of opaqueness, and provides a platform through which revenues can then be harnessed for the growth factor for the social contract that is being established.
Executive Director and Chief Operating Officer of InfraCredit and one of the panelists, Daniel Mwala, highlighted the need for private sector collaboration with government institutions to strengthen struggling organizations. He also identified political risks as a major challenge affecting private investment.
So political risk is the single biggest risk. We do have successes though. The poor states, those are largely 20-year concessions, and I don't recall any being revoked early unless it was due to bad performance by the operator. The hydropower plants in Niger State, Shirori, Jeba, and KG, all of those are long-term concessions, 35-year concessions. So again, these companies are running the risk that the concession could be terminated by a new government that comes into power. But those agreements have been structured well enough, and the monitoring of the performance is structured well enough.
Contributing to the discussion, the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Nigeria, Dr. Imomotimi Agama, emphasized that creating bankable projects requires strong foundations, credible planning, and patience throughout implementation.
It is very, very important that for us to have pension funds investing, one of them is transparency. But beyond that transparency is the stamp of the SEC, whether you like it or not. My dear brother and boss, Dr. Pekan, will tell you that the value of the monthly real estate investment trust is clearly the way it is because of the collaboration and cooperation between the SEC and a government entity.
Founder and CEO of ENUGU Unite, Ijeoma Okoli, called for improved access to basic amenities such as potable water, electricity, and security across the Southeast, describing them as critical drivers for attracting investors and stimulating development.
We need running water everywhere. We need electricity everywhere. Because when you say that in the next part, doesn't mean that you'll have running water everywhere, right? Because we've seen it work. And it's just very disheartening, right? Because we know it should be an easy fix. We see how it works everywhere else. Even if we don't know how it works, we can ask them to help us, right? But the reason why EYU, in my opinion, has been thriving is that we're not looking at states individually. We're working together. We're united. It's not Anambra. It's not Imo. It's unite Igbo, unite Igbo children, unite. And together we can be great. We can do anything that we put our minds to.
Stakeholders say the discussions on financing underline the need for strong institutions, strategic partnerships, and people-centered development as the Southeast charts its path towards Vision 2050. In ENUGU, Christopher Lele, Signature TV News.
Every second, every minute, every day, news is breaking, events occur, and there are new developments. At Signature TV, we follow these stories objectively, bringing all sides without bias, explaining the complex issues, breaking down the numbers, and investigating the issues behind the news. Anywhere and everywhere, near or far, wherever the news is, we will be there. Signature TV. News in your pocket.
The chairman of UNESCO, Dr. Aminu Abdullahi Ishaku, who led the delegation on a courtesy call to Governor Peter Mba, said the delegation is in the state to explore partnership opportunities aimed at geoheritage conservation and geotourism development. Dr. Ishaku explained that the committee inaugurated in 2024 has been working to harness geoheritage resources across the United Nations member states. He described the visit to ENUGU as historic, marking the first partnership meeting between the committee and any subnational governments. He noted that ENUGU possesses geology of international significance, with the potential to boost geotourism and expand the state's cultural and economic profile beyond traditional tourism.
ENUGU is our first state to visit to develop partnership with subnational governments in Nigeria on behalf of UNESCO in the area of geoparks development. And as you know, ENUGU is a coal city. There is a lot of heritage around the coal legacy in Enugu State that is yet to be fully harnessed for geoconservation, for post-mining land restorations, and also for even community ownership of that legacy. And there are also issues that are there associated with that legacy as well, that included environmental issues and all that. But most importantly is the geoparks development. There are lots of sites in Enugu State that, when fully harnessed, can provide a lot of opportunities in the